Guys, welcome back to my channel. Are you a bit dirty? Maybe. I am currently coming to vlog style from Melbourne, a beautiful view of a car park. But this may possibly be the best footage camera quality that we get, because I'm going to attempt, and by attempt I mean attempt, okay, that is the key takeaway word from today's video. I'm going to attempt to film a shopping vlog. What a flattering angle that we found ourselves in. I just wanted to come on here. This is really like, I'm literally laying in bed. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not feeling well. This video was actually supposed to go up, I think, like last week, but the state I was in last week was a lot worse than the state I'm in currently. I wanted to touch on a few things about this video and just talk about, have a little bit of a catch-up chat, and I wanted to touch on the state of luxury shopping in Australia and how I feel about luxury shopping at the moment. And I don't know, we might branch into some other topics. I want to say this will be short and sweet, but I'm laying in bed talking to you guys. It's probably not going to be short and sweet. And I have a feeling some things are going to come out my mouth that I've tried to put on the internet twice before. Like literally I filmed a video just 2 weeks ago talking about similar things, and I just like did the rough cut edit and I was like, nah, this isn't going on the internet. A few months, was it a few months ago? Maybe like a month or two ago, I actually uploaded a video and it sat on private, and I just wouldn't push the publish button. So who knows, we might talk about this. I hope, I don't know, it probably needs to come out at some point. There was a lot of stores that I hadn't been in since 2019. And I feel like the world was in a very different place in 2019, and Caitlin was a very different person in 2019, as I'm sure a lot of you guys were. Chanel Chadstone, as you can see, I got like barely any footage in Chanel Chadstone. This is my first time being in Chanel in 3 years, and I couldn't film for you guys because I was literally being followed like a hawk. And I know like a lot of people really appreciate the service of that. Like you wait outside in the line, you queue up, and then you wait to have somebody that's available. I didn't really know what I was looking at. I didn't really have anything in mind that I knew I wanted. So I walked in and there was this guy that was like there to help me. He was lovely. He was really nice and he was available to help me. But like I just felt guilty because I didn't need help yet. Like there was nothing that I knew I wanted. I wanted to look around. I wanted to immerse myself in Chanel since I hadn't been in for like literally 3 years. And I just felt super uncomfortable even doing that because like I was just literally being like followed. And again, not in like a bad way. I know it's his job. And it's just more my social anxiety than anything else. But yeah, just like the idea of someone following me around, like I just felt like, I felt guilty because I didn't know what I wanted. I was just looking, you know, and he probably could have helped someone else. I was also just like super disappointed with Chanel in general. And again, let me know if this is just an Australian thing or if this is like where you live as well. But there was no stock. Like there was no stock at all. There was some bags, but really none that really took my fancy. None that I was even curious enough to ask about the price. And the shoes was like what I was kind of excited to see. And they either didn't have the color I wanted or they didn't have my size. Like basically every single shoe that I asked for, they didn't have my size. And the essay that was helping me told me that basically they get 2 sizes per style. So like for instance, 2 size 37s, 2 size 38s, 2 size 39s. Like I was like, are you joking? Okay, well, I don't know how anyone has any hope. And I know he wasn't lying, like he was being honest. They just genuinely didn't have stock. And I walked out of that experience, like I was so excited. Like I think Chanel weirdly was probably what I was the most excited to go and see, because like I said, I hadn't been in a Chanel for 3 years. And yeah, I was just really disappointed with the lack of stock. I was shocked. Like I left there, like I went in there not really knowing what I wanted, but was like, I was ready to find something in blue. I was ready to spend some money, okay? I didn't know what I wanted. Like I was ready to find something that jumped out at me and just buy it, which I know is not always like the smartest decision, but I just wanted to go and look in Chanel and like fall in love with something and then try it on and then like not be able to get it out of my mind. But that just didn't happen. So yeah, super disappointed with that. I think on Sunday I ended up going to the one at Collins Street, which surprisingly had more stock. Like I was actually surprised with the amount of stock that they had. in Collins Street, they had a lot more, which gave me a lot of hope. I mean, I didn't even really check to ask about the shoes. Who knows, they might have had like 0 sizes, but they just had more variety of bags. They had more variety of shoes as well. And they just had more variety of ready to wear. They just had a lot more, but it still didn't feel like a lot. There was nothing, again, that was really jumping out at me like enough. You know what I mean? Like, I saw some bags, I'm like, oh yeah, they're cute, but nothing jumped out at me enough to want to buy it. And again, like, I didn't film because, like, I had the experience. Like, I went in there with my boyfriend, and he doesn't really do luxury stores, and he's like, why is this lady following us around? Like, does she think I'm gonna steal something? And I'm like, no, like, this is just like what it's like, you know. Like, we went upstairs, looked at the ready wear, and she was like there. She was just always like behind us, like do. And yeah, it's just like, I felt even weird trying to have like a normal conversation in the store, knowing that like someone's there listening at all times. It's just like, it's such a social anxiety inducing experience for me, and I know that's probably just a me thing. At Hermes, I went into same thing. Like, I picked up something which I'll probably share at some point. I bought something, nothing exciting, guys, it's just a pair of shoes, but like, so many of the things I wanted to look at, so many of the shoes I wanted to look at, they didn't have any of the colors in store. Like, they didn't have any of the colors in stock. They just didn't really have a lot that I was interested in. I went into Cartier because I was thinking for my birthday I wanted to add like I wanted to try on a Just Inclus. I wanted to try on a Just Inclus, and I also wanted to look at the Cartier watches. I didn't even bother trying on a watch because I was looking at the Just Inclus. I tried on 3 different ones, and I don't even know why I bothered. Like, I mean, I know why I bothered. It was nice to try them on and see, but they just, again, like, didn't have my size in stock. A specific one that I was looking at, the smaller version with the diamonds around the screw. They didn't have that in stock at all in my size. I wanted a little bit more movement to my stack. Like, I thought the Just Inclus looked really good, and every time I see it on other people, and I've seen it on Pinterest, and I've seen it, you know, on people's wrists, and I think it just looks really good, but for some reason with me, I saw it and I was like, it just looks kind of flat. Like, I felt like I needed a little bit more dainty, softer, something not like solid, like, you know what I mean, like something with a bit of a chain, a bit more movement. I felt like I needed it to balance that out. And who knows, like, when I add that, and like when that's on my wrist for a while, maybe then I'll be like, oh, okay, like I'll go try and Just Inclus now and see. But yeah, I kind of was thinking I wanted Just Inclus. But yeah, I tried it on, and it's funny, I thought that it's what I wanted because I know that that's like the go-to thing to add. But I just felt like, yeah, I tried it on, and I was like, this isn't really doing the job. So I twiddled my little butt over to Dior. I haven't been into a Dior store for, again, like 3 years. And again, I was just like super underwhelmed by a lot of the things that I saw. And again, this could just be my own feelings as well, and how I've just been feeling. To be honest, I haven't been feeling too great lately, so that could have something to do with it. But, you know, I did try on a few bracelets, and I did like that movement. So I mean, I'm sure you can see on the screen a few photos that I'm showing you. I did try on a few different bracelets that I really loved. Again, not great resale value, like not great resale value like the Just Inclus would be, but I just really think they're beautiful bracelets. So I tried on a few of those, got myself something. But yeah, I just found like the clothes very little. Like, I was really excited to actually see in person one of the latest collections, like the really colorful kind of like resort style collection. I was so excited to see that in person, and they only literally had like 4 pieces of clothing from that collection, and again, nothing in my size. They even had like they were having a shoe sale on at the time. Nothing there really jumped out at me. Like, very little ready to wear. Even like the bags, I didn't really film anything, guys, because I think I was too focused on trying to figure out what bracelet I liked. But yeah, I just was really shocked that none of the bags spoke to me. Like, I felt a lot of them were pretty, but I was like, I don't really need this in my collection. There's not like a place for this in my collection. There's nothing's really, you know, making me feel excited. And I just was about to leave. I was walking to the taxi rank. I was walking to like head out, trying to find the exit. I walked past Celine, and it was really quiet in there, and something just like, I haven't really shopped with Celine very much at all. Like, I've hardly bought from Celine. I think other than sunglasses, I literally only have owned a bag that it's now sold. Like, I don't own anything Celine other than sunglasses until now. I went in there and I spoke to Wendy. I had the best time in there. Like, it actually reinvigorated me to go in there. And I tried on a few things, I bought a few things. I was just a lot more impressed with the pieces in Celine, and maybe it's because it's a brand that I'm just like, it's kind of new to me in a sense. Like, Celine's not a brand I've shopped with, really. It's not a brand that I've really been exposed to that much. So to me, that felt exciting.
I don't imagine it with like different bottoms. I don't know, it's probably a no. Alright. Feel a bit dicky. Okay, stop. Wendy's gonna watch this back and think I'm mentally unstable. I love it.
I also wanted to say one thing. Loewe was so freaking busy. Okay, I was actually gonna go in there, but at this point I was carrying like a lot of bags. Loewe was packed. Like, it was busier than Chanel, which was actually like made me really happy because yeah, Loewe is really like killing it in my mind lately. I also stopped into Prada. I bought a few things. Prada, that trip to Prada taught me a very valuable lesson, and that very valuable lesson is I don't think I can ever truly write off an item without seeing it in person. Because that's what I'd done for like a few years with these particular items I bought, and it's because I saw them in photos on Instagram. I saw them in photos, you know, and seeing something in real life, it's just different, okay? It does different things to you. It's a whole different experience. So I did buy a few things from Prada. I always thought that I was missing out not living in a city, and sometimes I guess I'm still gonna feel that way, like, why am I missing out, am I not? But guys, being in a mall is freaking exhausting, okay? It's so overwhelming. Online shopping to me is just a little bit more like chill. I mean, I can sit on my ass and do it in bed, can't I? But yeah, like a mall just feels so exhausting and like overwhelming. And I guess the one downside of online shopping is you don't see things, you know, you don't see them in person. Flights to Melbourne are like less than $100. Maybe I'll just literally go there for the day, fly super early, check out the mall, and go home. That sounds super crazy, I know. And if I did live in a big city, I still think I'd prefer online shopping, personally. It was really quite interesting to see the state of a mall and like be in a mall after 3 years. And I was a little bit, truthfully, like, I mean, Celine really knocked it out of the park for me. Like, and I'm glad I got a few pieces from other brands as well that I loved. But shopping in Australia, luxury shopping's like, it's just a little bit, yeah, like, there's like not very much stock. Like, and I don't know, maybe it's an Australian thing, maybe it's like an everywhere thing, but very little stock. And just like seeing things like, yeah, like a lot's not really exciting me at the moment. And that could be also like with how I'm feeling internally and with the state of the world right now. I think I'm just feeling like I'm burnt out, I'm tired, like and maybe that's affecting it, but yeah, I just like really kind of a little bit disappointed with the state of luxury shopping. Australia's it's not a place you really think of when you think of finding a lot of stock for luxury fashion. So that could have something to do with it. But I wonder if a lot of the world is kind of feeling this hit at the moment, you know, like very minimal stock. Even the stuff that's out, I'm like, nah. Next month, being July, I'm gonna hopefully still be posting videos per week. Like, I've used to post 3 videos. I'm going to try to go down to 2 videos. It might even be 1. Who knows? It might even be 3. Who knows? I might just feel this giant rush of happiness and excitement and motivation and inspiration that I end up posting 3 videos a week. But truthfully, guys, where I'm at right now, I don't know what to talk about for 3 videos a week that's luxury fashion related. And I know that those videos are what a lot of people want to see. And I just feel I'm in this place right now that I don't feel that I can come online 3 times a week and talk about luxury fashion. So I'm gonna push it back to, I'm saying I'm taking a break, but I know I'm still gonna be posting, hopefully, 2 videos, 1 video a week. But I just want to take some time to kind of balance out, sounds so hippy dippy, but like balance out my soul a little bit. I don't know if it's just me feeling like extra hyper aware, or maybe it's just me and my own feelings clouding the situation. Like, so let me know. But the state of the world at the moment, like, I just feel really tired and like delicate. And I know, again, like, this isn't what people come onto YouTube for. Most people come on for like a level of escapism. So I'm just going to keep it brief. But yeah, I just feel like I want to find other things that kind of balance out my soul I want to find other things that I enjoy. I'm feeling like just talking about hauls, and I feel like I'm where I was. Like, how do I circle back? Is it because I didn't learn a lesson that I was supposed to learn? I feel like lessons are repeated until they are learnt. And I feel like I'm back in this place where I'm like, I still love luxury fashion. Like, I literally just went and bought all this stuff over the weekend for my birthday. Like, I literally bought a whole loot of things. Is that even that right word? You can't see it because it's blurry, but those are some giant bags. I'm running out of things that I feel inspired to talk about that's luxury fashion related 3 times a week, you know, like, and I know, like, there's hauls, there's shopping vlogs, there's, you know, talking about new collections and new releases, but doing it to the extent of 3 times a week right now is really, it's really like, I'm just finding it a bit challenging at the moment, and I need to put some time into finding other things that fill my cup. I'm just gonna kind of take a little incy-wincy step back and see if that makes me feel any better, and take some time to kind of get some clarity, because right now I'm feeling fuzzy. Feeling fuzzy. So thank you so much for watching. This was like, how much? 27 minutes of me rambling. That was silly, wasn't it? How am I going to edit that down? I hope to still see you next month, and I hope that we can still connect in that way. And, you know, if you have time to stop by my channel, I know there's a lot of channels out there, but if you still have time, I'd love to see you. And I'm going to have another one linked for you right here. Is it here or here? Thank you so much for being here in today's video, and I can't wait to hear from you in the comments down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.